A billionaire pointed at a black woman in first class and quietly told a flight attendant there must have been a mistake. He expected a different kind of passengers sitting beside him. The woman never argued. She never looked offended. She simply opened her medical journal and continued reading. The flight from New York to Los Angeles climbed above the clouds. The billionaire settled into his seat, confident that he understood exactly who belonged in first class and who didn't. Then he looked at her textbook and laughed. Medical textbooks in first class. How ambitious. Several passengers heard it. Nobody said a word. The black woman turned a page and kept reading. 90 minutes later, everything changed. The billionaire rubbed the back of his neck. A severe headache. Blurred vision. His speech became slow. His left hand stopped responding. Most passengers thought he was tired. The woman beside him saw something else. She closed her laptop, looked directly at him, and asked one question. "How long have you had that headache?" The billionaire stared at her. He had never mentioned the headache. The woman stood immediately, her voice cut through the cabin. "I need the emergency medical kit, right now." The entire first-class cabin froze. Within seconds, she was kneeling beside him, checking his pulse, examining his face, testing his speech. Then she delivered the words nobody wanted to hear. "You're having a stroke." Panic spread across the aircraft. Passengers looked around helplessly. The billionaire's assistants didn't know what to do, but the woman never hesitated. She directed the flight attendants. She organized the medical response. She ordered oxygen. She monitored his neurological symptoms. And she kept him conscious while the aircraft diverted for an emergency landing. Only then did people discover the truth. The woman he had quietly looked down on was not an ordinary passenger. She was Dr. Naomi Bennett, one of America's most respected stroke specialists, the keynote speaker at the National Neurological Sciences Conference. For the next 22 minutes, she kept him alive at 35,000 feet. When the plane finally landed, paramedics rushed aboard. The lead medic listened to her report and asked, "Are you a physician?" Naomi answered calmly, "Neurologist, stroke specialist." The billionaire was rushed to the hospital. Doctors later confirmed something remarkable. Without her intervention, the damage could have been permanent. The man who questioned whether she belonged in first class survived because of the woman he underestimated. Days later, a video from the flight exploded across social media. Millions watched, millions shared. But Naomi Bennett never celebrated. She never gave interviews. She never spoke publicly about the incident. The next morning, she simply walked onto a conference stage and delivered her keynote speech. Before she